Live and alive, large and in charge. Thank you very much for stopping in for the first live stream of 2025. This is the Upper Yoder Township Supervisors Reorganization Meeting, January 6th, 2025. Gotta get used to saying 2025. Appreciate you stopping by. And if you like what you see, as always, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. So, I'm gonna try and get everybody that watches my videos to try and start liking what they see, not liking what they see. So, still gonna be going to meetings. Still gonna be doing my live streams. And I do that just so the public can see what's going on with their government. I don't do these for me at all. I really don't get much fun or pleasure or joy out of going to these meetings and doing what I have to do to hold these people accountable. So there's some issues in the Upper Yoder Township Police Department with their commissioner. The commissioner doesn't do anything. That's the problem. He doesn't. There's a problem. He won't hold the police department accountable for anything, and that's a problem. So, about to go in here and enjoy Upper Yoder Township Supervisors Reorganization Meeting. I'm going to turn the light off here in the truck for a moment, so I might go dark for just a second. Thank you to one person that's watching right now. Hope to have several more like I have been lately. Appreciate everybody that's been watching. Again, like I said, I can't do this without you guys watching and holding your government accountable. So thank you very much. Thank you everybody that watches these live streams, especially. This is your government at work and your government in action. And if you want to voice your opinion, feel free to voice your opinion in the comments. They read them. So, they read every comment. They watch these meetings and they scrutinize them and they analyze them on my channel. So that's good, but they should do it themselves. They should be live streaming these meetings themselves, so I don't have to do it. So somebody from the public doesn't have to do it. So let's go in and let's see what's going on today. There should be reorganization is when they nominate new or nominate for their appointed offices and what have you, like the police commissioner, street commissioner, road commissioner, those things. Okay. And I'm going to absolutely hope they don't renominate Paul Pioli for police commissioner this evening because he just doesn't do a very good job. He's terrible at it. So let's go in, okay? Oh, sorry. Let me turn this around. Snowy January Monday here in Pennsylvania, as it usually is. Everybody remember last February when they threw me out and I had to stand here? I remember that. One of these is upside down. There it is, number 17, police commissioner. Residents coming in. Oh, it's freezing outside. Hi, Dave. Good evening, Hills. How are we? Oh, I'm freezing. Yes, we are live from Upper Yoder.
It don't look like anybody's here.
No, there probably won't be.
I know.
It's snowing outside. It's bad outside, so nobody likes to come to watch the government do their work when
You know. You're getting like us, we're regular.
Well, he gets paid to be here.
Yeah. Well, we might get paid to be here too. It's a good witch.
Everybody's New Year. I did it.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Nobody's here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of that changed whenever COVID hit. I used to see everybody in the township, and I loved it. You know, I got to talk to everybody, that's why I do this.
Yes, you were husband and wife team.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I miss him.
Oh, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I phoned one day there an hour and a half. Hey, I gotta tell you, people are wondering if they have a police chief.
Yeah.
No, you get it. We're gonna sit down.
Wherever you
I'll
are.
walk down to the bigger than her.
Look over there then.
I'll go over here.
Just like the older folks, you go to the grocery store to pay your water bill, your electric bill, everything down at the grocery store.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And now nobody does that.
No,
Mom and Dad always went to the bank to pay, every bill.
everything.
There was a bank, I'm sure it was a bank over on Westwood Plaza. They used to go there, maybe actually.
Up by, Penn Traffic used to be there, and
Yeah, it was the other, the old plaza next to the state store and all that. There was a bank in there. It was either Acme Grocery that was in there or the one bank, and they used to go and pay electric bill and every other bill that they had. They wouldn't mail it because you'd save 12 cents.
you had to compare to what, 75
Is
cents?
that what it is now?
Either 73 or 75, you know. I didn't send out very many Christmas cards, just my out-of-towners.
How are
What's
you?
going on?
I'd
Oh, you
say
don't talk to me
warm.
anymore?
What's that?
You don't talk to me anymore?
You were sitting there, I thought you were reading. How you doing, buddy? Happy New
No, I
Year.
always say hi to you, you're a good guy. It's that guy over there, your boss sucks, man. But anyhow, I met a really fine one.
Bonnie?
You hear the story?
Yeah, he took it.
What do you think?
I'm second best now, you know.
Yeah, I feel good, he did tell you, okay.
Yeah, I'm hurt.
Well, you can work your way back up, but he's in the middle of the conflict now.
Oh, we have a front and a back.
Oh, with,
Oh, he's, do we really? Wow.
Full front page, full back page.
Is there any room for public participation or no?
Yeah, after the appointments. They can't not take away our right to speak. Thank goodness. Yeah, and no, they're trying to. So, word on the street is they were real upset about the fact that I spoke for 11 minutes last month.
One guy, run up the road slow.
So they decided to put on the meeting now on the public comment period on agenda items. The public has the right and the opportunity to comment on any agenda item. If not commenting on an agenda item, public will have the opportunity to speak under the public comment section listed below. Time limit 3 minutes per person per resolution 963.
she was flying.
It wouldn't go any faster.
963 has been Oh, wait, no, yeah, it is 118, yeah, because they read it at the reorganization last year to shut me up so I couldn't speak. Okay, and then they had to add other interested parties. Okay, because what that would have done is that would have made the engineer have to not be able to, like, if he has a public comment, okay, about something that was like, say there was a problem with his contract, okay, and he needed to say it publicly, okay, he wouldn't have the opportunity because, do you live in Upper Yoder? See, yeah. Sorry to bring you into my video, but you're here, okay, and I'm explaining this, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so that's the problem, you know, so, they have to let anybody, you know, like the city of Johnstown does it, and that to me is a problem, you know, because I go into the city of Johnstown pretty much every day. Okay, and what if they, now, from what I understand, the Johnstown Police Department has an internal affairs something, so you can actually, you know, there's a chain of command, but I can't confirm that, I can't, you know what I mean, it's just all conjecture and word on the street, but you know what I mean, I do think, you know, and, you know, the real problem that I see here is that a couple people just don't know what they're doing, and they don't know how to like hold one of their friends accountable for doing something wrong.
Well, that's the
You know,
problem.
yeah.
You have to separate work from friendship.
Yeah, yeah, you know, and it's, you know, it's I don't know. What happened to me in this township never should have happened to anybody. And, you know, the fact that it's happening with people with guns now too, you know, you know, people were flashing weapons and things from what I understand, and that's a civil matter, and, you know,
I didn't know with the federal way it was.
More than what you would think.
it's just ridiculous. They went through the lengths and the efforts they did to try and do something to me. Okay,
It wasn't, I'm fighting.
stealing my truck,
so
doing everything they did to
stayed
me,
away.
instead of just, and all the while there's other, you know, and what that did is that showed the public that, look, you know, as long as we can get them to pick on John, no, we can do crimes. We can brandish weapons. We can do this. We can do that. You know, we can buzz people going 70, 80 miles an hour in our cars. You know, so it's just.
So I can't blame you.
I didn't think it was real big.
I wore a tie today, so hopefully they take me seriously. I'm trying anything I can think of to get these people to take me seriously. And you know what? Let me say this too. I mean, you know me, Karen, but you know, let me say this. Most normal people, how many normal people after all the shit that I've been through with with these people, would still give them the opportunity to go, hey, do the right thing, make it easy on yourself. That opportunity is going to be over with come. I think 18 months is long enough, don't you? I mean, I think that's, you know, you know, the fact that we have to wear cameras around everywhere, you know, it's just,
walk the meadow with a camera, what's that for?
yeah, I mean, that's kind of ridiculous, you know.
That's the way I was the last 2 days. I didn't even leave the house.
Yeah, my favorite one. Oh, the Klanch is live.
I am
Your
live.
Wi-Fi is so weird, it's not like perfect, not bad, but
At some point.
I think it goes through for the most part when it's live. I obviously can't watch my live streams myself, you know, but I think they go through when they're live. I think it's when they get processed or whatever. I don't know. If anybody's having any audio problems on my stream, please link down below or say something down below, please. If it gets all.
This time I'll call the reorganization meeting to order to stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I need a temporary chairman of the board.
Make a motion, we appoint Ed Brzezowski as temporary chairman of the board.
Second. Moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, I will call for a temporary secretary of the board. I make a motion, we appoint Alice Hummel.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I need a permanent chairman of the board.
Make a motion, we appoint Ed Brzezowski permanent chairman of the board.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, permanent secretary of the board.
Make a motion that we nominate Alice Hummel.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Assistant secretary of the board, or secretaries.
I make a motion that we nominate Greta Lavery and Lisa Glenn.
I'll second that. By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Vice chairman of the board.
Make a motion, we appoint Kyle Schaefer as vice chairman of the board.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Treasurer of the board.
Make a motion, we appoint Sue Consolenko as treasurer of the board.
I'll second that. By moving second, all in favor? Opposed? Assistant treasurer of the board.
Make a motion, we appoint Alice Hummel as assistant treasurer of the board.
I second that.
By moving all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Legal counsel compensation.
Appoint Dave Rayho.
Okay.
The same rates we had last year.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Collector of Act 511 taxes.
Burkheimer Tax Administrator.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Appointment of CPA.
Make a motion, we appoint Barnes and Sally and Company.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Appointment of auditor.
We have anything?
We need one auditor, huh?
Did we get any?
Alice, we're still short one.
You're still short one. The one guy refused. You do have a quorum for tomorrow night.
Okay,
Two of the
move on,
three
we can
spots
still
are-
have vacancies.
Okay,
Make a motion, we table that one.
okay. Township engineers.
Make a motion, we appoint each group,
I second that.
and H.F. Lyons will be appointed as the alternate, I believe.
On an as-needed basis.
I'll second that.
By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Sewage enforcement officer.
Needs Group.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Zoning enforcement officer.
Make a motion, we appoint Mark Walker.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Right to know officers.
Alice Hummel, John Blake.
I'll second. By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Police commissioner.
I'm gonna make a motion that we eliminate that position.
I second it.
By moving second, all in favor? Aye. Road commissioner. I'm gonna make a motion, we eliminate that position.
I
I'll
second.
second.
Well, we third and fourth that one.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. Vacancy board chairman, make a motion, we appoint Donna Caulfield.
Second.
Probably moving on, second favor. All in favor? Aye. Okay, voting delegate state convention.
Alice, you go.
Okay.
I make a motion, we appoint Alice Hummel.
I'll second it.
Probably moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Alternate state delegate conversation, convention conversation.
You gonna do that, Paul? Okay, I'll make a motion for Paul Pioli.
I'll second it.
Probably moving on, in favor? Aye. Okay. Cambria Somerset County Council of Government Cog Representative.
I'll make a motion to appoint Paul Pioli.
Wait a minute.
It was Sue last year.
Oh, it was?
I served it the entire year, and it was in the minutes that way.
It was Sue last year.
That was me, so I'm not
You want-
asking, but
You want to retain that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll make a motion. Sue Convalinka?
thank you.
Okay, sorry, Sue.
Thank
Probably
God.
moving second, all in favor?
Thank
How you
God.
guys are fighting?
Aye. Opposed? EMA Director, I make a motion, we appoint Tim Wright.
I second that.
Moving on in favor? Aye. Opposed? Cable TV Board Representative. Broadband. Paul?
Paul Pioli. That's a motion.
I'll second it.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye.
I'll fuck that up.
West Hills Recreation Commission. We're gonna,
Paul, you can still remain as the
Yes.
supervisor, and I'll make that motion.
And Sue?
and Sue, probably moving
No, you
second.
can still get law, yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Paul and Sue.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Bank depositories.
Make a motion, we retain First National Bank, Safina Savings and Loan and Somerset Trust Company.
Second.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Alice, I abstain from that.
Recommendations to auditors, treasurer, assistant, treasurer's bond.
Question on that, is that still good, Dave?
Yeah.
I'll make that recommendation. Treasurer bond be set at 500,000.
I'll second, probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Recommendation, auditor of earned income.
I'll make a motion, we piggyback off the audit of Westmont School District.
I second that.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Part-time road workers, under the code, entire board of supervisors are considered, second-class township are considered part-time road workers, with the compensation to be set by the auditors on an as-needed basis.
Is that a motion?
That's a motion.
I'll second.
Probably moving second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
2025 mileage reimbursement, 70 cents per mile, is established by the federal government.
I'll make a motion on that.
Second.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Monthly meetings, they were established and advertised as the third Thursday of every month for the year 2025. That's a motion.
That's 7. Correct? Do we need to put the time in there?
At 7, yeah.
Is that a motion then?
Yeah.
I'll second.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Okay, that's adjournment of the reorganization meeting.
I'll make that motion. We adjourn.
Second it.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
At this time, we'll open up our regular township meeting. Okay, we're going to adjourn into executive session and return.
Very interesting. Final. Well, now there's absolutely just no police accountability for right now.
Well,
There's absolutely nothing right now. As of right now, nothing.
You kidding me? He doesn't even answer the lady.
Yeah, I understand, but there's not. They didn't bother to put in a something else. So I guess they're all. What? How's that going to work now? I mean,
I'm thinking like, probably federal court.
that doesn't work, Dave. They still need some kind of.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. John, look at it this way. They didn't have anybody before.
No.
So the fact that they removed.
Right now, right.
You gotta
I
look
mean.
at- You gotta look at the overall picture. That brainless moron didn't do anything anyhow, so.
Okay, so I mean, I went to Westmont, so I didn't learn. I didn't learn that arithmetic too much, but a negative minus a negative is still a negative, right?
Yeah, don't add up.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just wanted to make that crystal clear, because
John, I'm gonna ask him. So who just handles our police department employees now?
but yeah, that's gonna be my first question.
It's a good holiday.
Good.
That'll be my first question is who,
Who mishandles the police department complaints now, or northern?
Yeah.
That piece of garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think they'll come out and do the right thing?
Wait a minute. No, wait. Not Yoder only has 2 lefts. There's no rights.
I mean, I hate to be like that, but you know, I mean, come on, you know, enough's enough, you know.
Maybe you freeze him up to do full-time police work now. He's got deputized or he's detective. I'm gonna text him the question.
Oh boy, that'll be funny.
Sorry, Josh. I can't help. I don't want to steal some of your thunder, but you got plenty of meat over there, boy.
I got no thunder today. I got nothing. I don't want to scream. I don't want to honk. Dude. Better move my camera. It might be blocking somebody's view. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, well.
I've seen yours. 3 months. You're just melting that down. 3 months. 90 days.
I need 90 days to write my things. They're written. It's not that, you know, I don't, I want to give them the opportunity to do the right thing. Again. Okay. Like, was it, you know, was it that big of a deal that they threw, that I was arrested for wearing a body camera? Constitutionally, yeah, it was a big fucking deal. Okay. In the perspective of the things that they've done to me in the past, like, was it as bad as Moser holding a gun to my head? No, that Colton Polino and Mike McCann coming up and surrounding me, okay, was not nearly as traumatizing as John Moser holding a gun to my head while I was laying on Southwell Boulevard. But still,
If somebody else from West Hills showed up, you know, besides Tom,
they would have held a gun to my head
they
again.
would have blown the glass out of the truck and dragged you.
I know. I'm well aware. I know that. I know that.
But you know what? Nothing about it. So what do we do? That was August. 4 months later, January, what was it, 7? You're a sergeant. Here's your reward.
Yeah.
The only one who drafted stuff for the body count was Klanch. Hey, how's your father doing, by the way? Is he okay?
Doing well. Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good.
Tell your mom I said that too.
Okay. His shoulders are bothering him today. He's kind of bumming. His shoulders are bothering him. His knees are bothering him. Yeah, I know, but I mean, I feel it too. It bothers me. You know what I mean? I can't do anything without these anymore. Like, I know what this says because I read it. Okay, but I have a hard time. Like, I used to joke with my dad when he was about my age, a few years younger, that like his arms weren't long enough anymore.
Well, when I had my lenses implanted.
No, the small print.
I was made to be able to read it at like, 2.5
Yeah.
feet. I can read from here to here. You know, I can read close, but you have to read it. But when they replace your lenses, they can do distance, but the guy that didn't mind said, if I do this, you're gonna choose reading glasses and this thing. It's not gonna work, and it's not gonna be right. He said, we do the reading and it stays perfect. Everything else is.
The glasses I got last year, I can still see better with them than I can with these. I don't know if all 3 prescriptions are right. Is what I think the problem is with these. I think one of them, I don't know which one, and it's taken me a year to figure, but I can't figure out which ones are not, which, you know, I don't know if it's the one that's right in the middle. But one of them is not right, because shit is still blurry, and it's always been blurred, you know. They didn't make me sick walking up and down steps either. Okay, like last year when I got my glasses, the first pair that I started wearing constantly, every time I walked up and down steps, I'd get sick for till about June. I get them in January, till about June or July, I'd get sick walking up and down steps. These never did that. So either I'm used to it or my eyes are getting worse or whatever, but like,
Wait till you go to see. I got what, 16 years on you? I have another 16 years to that.
No, I'm good. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to make it that
I
long.
didn't either. Well, I want to make it that long. I'm here to torture others, people that don't do the right thing.
So you got 26 on me.
26. Oh, yeah, I can't.
I hated to do that to you, buddy.
Don't let me flip you off, Klanch.
That wasn't on you. That was. Wait a minute. I'm not 57 years old yet.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing 60 yet. I'm only pushing 50.
My grandmother was that. We never went to like mass or anything, but we just acknowledged the day.
My mail got delivered at like 10 after 6 today.
It's Christmas time.
No, I don't think I know it wasn't my regular mail lady because she is like, no, you can't set a clock by her. She's terrible. No, she's good. I'm not. She's good. She gets there, but it's right around 10 till 5-ish, 4:40. She's been showing up a little bit earlier lately, but no, it's the end of the day. I like when my mail's there at 12:30 in the afternoon. That's my preferred time, and I guess I'm not asking for too much.
When Leonard DeJoy and the post office trying to destroy it so we can privatize it. Oh, I want to tell you.
They did bad. They did bad this year. So I ordered a poster on eBay like right after Thanksgiving. It came Christmas Eve. I checked the track on that thing 5 times a day every day, and it
We sent our state taxes, we owe them like $30 or something, to Harrisburg
Yeah.
on Thursday, right?
Mhm.
We got there 2 days late, and it was due on next Tuesday. Oh, they waived the fine, I'm like, oh, thank you, master.
State stamp. That's what counts.
Yeah, it didn't matter to him.
on my tube.
No.
On when you yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. As soon as they pick it up,
I want to tell you.
you know, as soon as it goes down to the down through the.
Um,
That's live and alive. So okay. What's up?
It's closed next door time.
Oh, good.
I want to tell you, I put it up on the TV, on the regular TV, because it's on YouTube. What a beautiful video. Nice area. Meadow Drive's a beautiful place. I'll tell you. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. That's what I.
Yeah, I still haven't published that, but I'll publish it if you want me to. You just tell me when.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was gonna send it, well, it went over to police department, I was gonna send it to. let them all view it.
Go ahead. You can. That's why I did it. It's just it's easier to do that than to give them permission to have your own, to have the file, you know. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't modify it. All I did was throw it in the.
And I'm gonna put some interesting things in there. You know, my, what do you call them?
If there wasn't a foot of snow on the ground right now, as soon as we get a day that's not snowing, I think we should go out and really, you and I'll go for a walk, okay? And we'll do it live, you know. I think that's the best way to do these things, just to do them live. But we'll set the camera in different places and show them, you know. You have a similarly sized vehicle, also, don't you? 'Cause my truck's way big. Okay.
Hey, man.
It's gotta be brutal up here during the day.
Yeah, well, maybe the BMW.
Yeah.
I can't pick that up.
She can't.
No.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not. That's right. It doesn't. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's
They
right.
wanted to inspect the vehicle.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
The engineer wanted to come in and inspect it for court.
I bet you if we walk around there long enough, I bet you she'll just come by.
Oh, yeah, we know. Hey, there's a battle log involving that situation. Hey, what's the difference between genius and stupid?
Yeah.
it's not even a thing of, I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm not trying to pick on anybody. I'm not trying to degrade anybody, okay? It's not about that. It's simply about doing the right fucking thing. That's it. That's what it's all about. It's just about doing the right thing. Being a decent person, setting an example for other governments, sending a message to their police department. Look, we won't tolerate you guys going out and settling vendettas with the law. We won't let you do that. And if somebody reports something, God damn it, do something about it. Don't violate somebody's rights, but do something. If somebody reports a crime, an actual crime, do something.
Start with Ray. He spends more time tracking
Yeah.
what we do along. New boy, he's gonna carry over for daddy, just, how dare you, question pride or whatever.
You know, it's not that, because like, and you know, like I'll say to, I hope one of the people that's watching is them back there. I hope you guys have it on right now, because you know, I'll talk to anybody on this board outside of these gavels, okay? And they'll tell you how reasonable, you know.
Why don't they record these meetings?
Because I do it. That too. They don't want them out, you know. How many people live up here? 5,500 people. Okay, so she's the tax collector. He's here. So there's 1, 2, 3 Upper Yoder Township residents and 1 Southmont resident that are interested in their government. Bullshit. I bet you a large portion of the 5,500 people or however many people that live in your township are interested. And where do they come to get their information? Me. Okay? It's not that hard. Okay, like you go on Jeff's website and you look up and you buy a couple of web cameras, okay, a little bit better quality, okay, than what I have, because you know, whatever.
You said draft.
What's that thing up there?
I think that's a projector screen or something.
Okay, so then they can, you know.
The old slide projector thing. Oh, I do my driveway and it's like not enough.
Oh, see, yeah, they have. Thank you, Alice. I'm going to stand up, so don't arrest me, Nick. But they have a projector and then a screen behind Nick. Oh, this used to be a courtroom. That was for courtroom stuff. So they could, in theory, actually very easily set themselves up with what I have here, because all this is just a YouTube channel, and it's my YouTube channel, and you guys could set up Upper Yoder Township supervisors meetings, okay, and you could start doing it with a phone. You know, you could be a little bit more high tech and get the laptop out and buy a $50 camera, and then put it up. You know, you guys could get as high tech as you wanted to. Might be fun. It was fun for me buying all that stuff and doing all that stuff, and then I hate it doesn't work right. But you could have Sue get a grant for it, okay, to set you guys up with live stream and Wi-Fi access, okay. Real world example. Kids that go to Westmont or whatever, not all of them have internet access, right? Some kids are poor that there might. I understand that people think they're not, but there are a couple of poor kids, you know, that don't have. I suggested it down in Southmont to look, just put up a Wi-Fi. I don't know if they do or not, but anytime I go in there, I do get Wi-Fi, you know. And that was my suggestion: is look, if a kid has to do his homework, okay, and he can't get Wi-Fi because his parents, for whatever reason, or they don't have it or whatever, okay, they can come over here to the borough building and sit outside, you know. And that wouldn't cost you guys anything but a bigger Wi-Fi antenna, you know, and like I'm commenting here on my channel. I don't want to be an asshole, but I was treated very poorly, and I need somebody to do something about it and acknowledge it. And that's where I've been, and that's where I've been for 18 months now, and that's why I wore a tie today. Maybe, hopefully, if I dress the part, you know. Oh, shit. Maybe if I dress the part, they'll listen to me, you know, because I don't, other situations, okay, if this was Arby's, okay, and people kept giving a customer the wrong order, or kept being rude to them, or kept throwing their curly fries in their thing, or towing their vehicle, okay, the person that was responsible would be fired from Arby's. But he's still here. Okay, there was a good step in the right direction today. There was absolutely a very good step in the right direction today, with having no police commissioner. But there needs to be another step now. Okay, because right now, as of right now, if Nick back there decides to shoot me, okay, which is a real fear I have that one of these guys will shoot me, okay, there's no accountability for it right now. Like now I can imagine if Nick would shoot me, then they would renominate Paul and then go back to the way things are, and whatever. But and believe me, I also understand this aspect of elections. A lot of time are popularity contests. You should run. You're a good guy. You should run. Okay. I'll give you a very good example of two very good examples of that. Marianne Zanghai and Sue Gindelsberger. They were both secretaries, what you guys do, for the magistrate. And their notoriety, because everybody knows the secretaries, and Sue wasn't exactly a difficult secretary like the one that John Barron used to have, not Mrs. New, not Judy Stott, but the other one who was just okay. And anybody watching can confer with this and whoever, but magistrate secretaries are the meanest people doing their jobs, okay? And they I know that going into speaking with them, so I just don't, But it's a popularity. An election's a popularity contest. You might not know what you're doing. There's no qualifications to be a supervisor. There's no, you don't need to be you don't need to be college educated. You don't need to have any background in law. You just need to get enough votes, one more vote than your competition. And some people just don't obviously know how to do what needs to be done in certain circumstances. You know what it's like to bang your head against the wall with a complaint over the same thing for 18 months when you're not the one that's wrong? And I still afford them every opportunity to go, look, we're sorry. We did something wrong to you. Because they keep citing, well, there's pending litigation, or we'll get sued. Well, you got sued. And I also understand the dynamic of there is insurance. You guys pay for insurance, right? The insurance company don't cover it. That's what's happened so far. But you have to find, the insurance is going to be a lot more expensive now because it's a past practice that nobody cares when somebody complains, that nothing gets done. So, if you guys open the borough building, if you guys open the building back up for the public during the day, like, can you just walk into can you walk in?
Hit the buzzer.
But you'll let, okay, because for a long time when I would hit the buzzer, nobody would let me in. I have videos of it. And you would have been working, so, and if that's the case, they told you, look, don't let him in.
Did somebody talk to you?
There's a right to know request.
No, did somebody talk to you?
Nobody's ever, no,
We do have people hitting the wrong buttons.
I know that. I'm aware of that. In fact, there is a right to know request that I filed for the body camera footage, and that's why I do what I do, because this is official on the record. That John Blake stated on a record that she was afraid for her safety when I walked in, the first time you and I ever met. When I walked in and I wanted to file a complaint against Officer Novotny, and you and I had a great conversation. Mrs. Howe and I had a great conversation. I was friendly, I was pleasant. Greg LaMania came over and forced me out of the building and told me I had to go next door to file a complaint. And then because of that incident and a right to know request, John Blake said that you guys had to put in extra security measures because she called the police, or somebody, and it would have been her, called the police on me for walking in here, to file a complaint. And I've asked her in the past, has that happened? Did she call the police? And she said no. So your chief, I understand, Alice, you know what I'm talking about, but you can look up the right to know request if you want to. It was the right to know request from about a year ago for the body camera policy is all I wanted. And I wanted to come in and look at it, and they stonewalled me and stonewalled me and stonewalled me until they finally emailed it to me to make the appeal moot. So that actually did happen, and that's why I record everything I record. You might not remember that, but I do. I remember being treated like an asshole. And I remember being lied to on an official state document, or being lied about my reputation, that I came in, there were people afraid and they called the police about me. How would that make anybody feel? How would that make anybody in the room feel? How would that make anybody watching feel? And then month after month after month, I come in here and they just don't do anything. Enough's enough, as far as I'm concerned. You know, you can tell when something's written for you, okay? And like I alluded on my video here when I started it, I spoke for 11 minutes last month, or in December. And I'm going to thank them for letting me speak for 11 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
If I want to speak, I think if anybody in the public wants to speak for 11 minutes, or 22 minutes, or 33 minutes, or 44 minutes, 55, however long they want to speak, they should have the opportunity to speak without somebody looking at their clock or somebody shuffling their paperwork. Because that popularity contest that everybody won is from these people. I don't think I have done anything wrong. In fact, my first encounter with Officer Blake was and I will spell it out again and again and again, and thank God we're not in session, but because I can speak freely or whatever. But the first incident I had was with a state police officer flying up Goucher Street. Then I get how many traffic citations for not even parking. I didn't even park the truck. I wasn't the person that parked the truck. My truck was towed. I was pulled over for exercise. Okay. I'll give everybody a little bit of insight, okay? I had just got my truck inspected the day that Officer Devon pulled me over in Lower Yoder Township. I thought he was Officer Dowdell. In case anybody doesn't, Tom and I are friends. I figured because he kept flying up on me. Okay? And West Hills had just towed my truck the Friday before. And I figured, you know what? Right? Just like anybody else. When you've had it, you've had it, right? We've all dealt with people before. When enough's enough, enough's enough. And when I saw the lights on, and I saw it was,
Well, ask him where you lived.
you guys? I thought,
He
wait a
did
minute.
I did not.
That's why
You represented.
he got the demeanor
Email is
that he
less than
got
factual
when he came walking up to my truck.
material misrepresentation.
That's why when Officer Dowdell released me, I was just as free to fucking stay as I was to fucking go. And frankly, my dad was a truck driver. I've been around truck drivers my whole life. It's the way I talk. I'm sure when everybody goes home tonight, they're going to put something on Netflix or Hulu or something. You know what's a really good show? Is Your Honor. If you watch that, Your Honor, with Bryan Cranston, it's on Showtime and Netflix. Oh, dude, it's so good. But you know what? It's a very good example. That show in particular, you watched it? It's an okay, so I'll give you the premise, right? A judge's son hit and runs and kills a gangster's son. And the judge covers it up, and all the shit that he gets into, and everything that it's. But it reminds me of this, of how people's official lives snowball and just
Walking tall.
everything here, everything that goes on here, in here is on paper somewhere.
Walking tall.
it's on paper. You just have to prove it. You know? I don't think I'm asking for too much. I don't think I'm asking for anything that's too much. I just want, like I said, left alone, treated the same way as everybody else, and not picked on.
I met you over your middle finger.
Yeah, yeah, you did. You met me over my middle finger. You know, you did.
I'll never forget. The wife called me one time and he said, "You're not the fool over a guy with a middle finger. What's the problem now?" And I said, "Right, it's legal." He goes, "You can't think of my words." Ask Trooper Jay Riggins of the Vermont State Police. Had to retire early at 17 years. And
Ask Officer Jeff Novotny, former Officer Jeff Novotny of the Yoder Township Police.
what was that rest of the deal? 175 that the guy got, and they had to pay court costs, and it was something else. But it was well into the twos, deep into the twos by the time it was done. But yeah, Lombard, the guy's name was Lombard that he pulled over. But he put them off, and then Riggins, he's about a 5 foot tall Napoleon. He's a sergeant. He's in Northwest Vermont State Police. Well, not now, but so he goes. The guy says something. So I thought you were signaling me. You had a problem. So and the guy is walking away, and he goes, "F you," blah blah blah.
What's his name? Riggins?
Sergeant Jay Riggins.
I bet you if he moved to like Warren Street or like Berkeley Road or something, okay, that
No, he went to some other police department.
I'm saying though, you know, like right now, like you know, you guys have a residency requirement for police officers. You don't have to live in the township. What about the chief? Does he have to live in the township?
I don't know that.
Yeah,
He does.
that's why he gets his Section 8 housing.
I did live in Geiston.
I mean, here, do you live in Upper Yoder though? Smart man.
How are the rich people live, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just a poor clown on Meadow Drive, remember that. Who pays his taxes every year. How many years would that be? 71 years of property tax. Are you still streaming? I checked it, but I didn't have any sound.
Yeah, she's still on. Yeah,
Okay.
52 minutes.
This is kind of like Bora Bora here.
Yeah, these sometimes get a little bit.
Then an hour from now, they just say, well, we never come back into regular session.
Take my jacket off in here. I'm a little warm. Last time I took it off, I remember what happened. What it costed.
Yeah, I was reading that bio on Riggins, and then he had to retire. I guess whatever, he got 17 years he had. And they had to do retraining. I think it was ACLU came in, and then they had to send all the state police through training. Then they probably made one of those Super Trooper movies.
They are praying to God the Institute for Justice doesn't take one of my cases. They are praying to God. I don't even think they know what the Institute for Justice is, but if I know they are very nice. They're nicer than the ACLU.
Very nice people. I had good conversation.
And then when they tell you like, did you talk about their whole fee agreement and everything? And they're like, oh yeah, you get everything, and we just get our attorney's fees.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, what? I have to split it with you?
That's piled on top of it.
Yeah.
But it was funny, man. I had a few with the attorney general, a few conversations.
That's gonna be my next step too. Is
They were the ones that I got that collection agency.
the criminal behavior that I had to endure. That there is no, you know.
can't.
You got a carjacker. Okay, you know.
Maybe that's why. Yeah, past my bedtime here.
Yeah, it's getting to be a.
So they like open their room straw and send it up the chimney.
I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do.
White and black smoke.
Yeah, white or black champagne.
So you know that dehydrated, dried beef product they sell at convenience stores. What's it called? That dehydrated stuff they sell in bags, like Jack Link's makes it. What's that? Yeah, right. What they're doing, standing around in a circle.
Jerky. Jerky.
Oh, I have too. It's delicious. I made it with deer and stuff, but I've never participated in a circle jerky.
No,
Got gotta watch what we say on the YouTube a little bit. They've been whacking my they've been whacking my videos lately. Yeah, I don't know if they do that every year or what, but yeah, limited ad suitability and stuff. I mean, I still get paid for them, but you know what I mean. There's just like, you know, there's a couple of these live streams too. Yeah, I want the George Carlin with the seven deadly words. I really do want that. I mean, I've listened to it a million times, but I just want it, like, you know, like I want to run like. I had it.
And then Tuesday, I have a scratchy throat.
I had some old Bill Cosby.
New Year's and or over the weekend. No, Friday.
I had it on tape. I had it on tape. I had some Bill like some of the old Bill Cosby records, you know. I had them on like like cassettes that were, you know, released, you know. What's that? Yeah.
I slept with my brother Russell, that was hilarious.
Chocolate cake,
Friday, I have.
Yeah.
you know.
They still want to have girl issues.
I lost
She
all
went to the police office.
respect for him.
Because they were there all night. So she had her hours.
They were bad.
Anyhow, then I'm like.
He's a Hollywood actor. I mean, he's a shit. You know, they're. If they stay alive long enough, okay, they either prove themselves to be, you know, like, you know, a dirtbag asshole, you know, that takes certain liberties with some of their female party guests, or male party guests. Apparently, you know, look at Diddy and whatever, and all the lube and what have you, okay? Or they turn out to be somebody like Willie Nelson, or like, you know, like somebody that's like really good, you know, like, but no, it usually is, you know, but the cause, I don't give him a pass. He did some bad shit, but you know what? I can listen to his comedy, and I can still watch his like I can still watch the Cosby Show, even though you can't find it anywhere. But I can still look at it in the time that it was. You know what I mean? And it's still funny for what it is. Like the dentist one. Oh, we can't. Oh. You know.
You gotta remember,
I can't feel my lip.
I got boxes of 8-track tapes.
Yeah, I can't remember which one I had. Maybe I had a couple of them, but there was the one. Like some of his classic like stand-up bits were on the one tape that I had. Man, I used to play that in my truck
1883.
It was the only thing I could listen to spoken word that didn't
Yeah.
put me to sleep.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, like if I'm driving and somebody's trying to listen to a book on tape, okay, can't do it. I had a gig as a chauffeur
Some of them came out, but not all.
real short time. Driving this
Yeah.
Indian gentleman from Latrobe, Pennsylvania, out to Watchung, New Jersey.
Yeah, people say I got really caught up in it.
Yeah.
First trip,
And
he says to me, "Hey man,
it was just.
mind if I listen to this book on tape? I've been listening to him about halfway through it. It's pretty good."
I think the end of this
And I was
one
like,
takes in 2 seconds.
"You been listening to a book on tape halfway through?"
Like I would have.
Okay, whatever, fucking
They don't
drink
know
coffee.
strong.
Okay, right? Put it on, I guess.
I never watched it.
And I had because I had.
Imagine till we got on in Greensburg or whatever, or Irwin or whatever we got on. Imagine probably till we got things going. You know, we were between Somerset and Bedford. You know,
You ran the turnpike.
yeah, we were in the pike. So we were between Somerset and Bedford when he put the book on tape on. Okay? And believe me, yeah, it was riveting, it was interesting, and it was completely mind numbing. Horrible. By the time we got to Sidling Hill, okay, and he was like, "I'll buy you a cup of coffee." Okay, I was like, ask them for a syringe too. And he's like, "What?" I was like, "I'm gonna have to inject that coffee if you want to keep listening to that book on tape, bro." And he was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I can't." I was like, "I'm falling asleep." I was like, "We're on the side of the hill." I was like, "We're not even like halfway out to Jersey. I can't do it. No, can't do it." And he was like, "So what would you prefer we listen to?" You know, I was like, "I don't know, like Led Zeppelin or something." Right?
Beatles on it. You know, well, when PT was over West Plaza, when we first opened, when I pulled along, the red 45 was like 39 cents or something. Used to go over there, get my 45. They wouldn't have enough money to buy an album.
I'm like the last.
The first album I bought was Beach Boys.
Out in Davis.
All of it was like, go over there.
You know, those little vinyls around, and then it died. CDs came.
Oh, yeah, cassettes.
Yeah, and cassettes too. So I started off with cassettes, and then I went to CDs. And you know what? I'm not going back in technology to go vinyl because it's too fucking expensive. So I'm just digital. I buy my stuff on CD. And okay, so 2023, Dave Matthews put out a new album, and I went to George's Song Shop the day. America's oldest record store. America's oldest record store. I went there to buy the new Dave Matthews album on CD.
He's trying to sell the inventory.
Didn't happen. Nope, not on CD. I was like, do you have Walk Around the Moon by Dave Matthews? He walks over, he's all, sure do. Starts handing me the vinyl, and I was like,
They're not gonna move out till they sell.
he goes, "Oh, what do you want?" And I was like, I feel like if I asked you for an 8-track, you'd have it, And he was like, "No." He's like, I want it on CD. And he's like, "We don't even order." He's like, "I don't even order CD." He's like, He's like, "I would order. If you want it, I'll get it for you." I was like, "No." He's like, "I wanted to walk into a record store and buy a CD like I've done how many times in my life. It's like I don't want to go to Walmart. I don't want to go to Best Buy. I want to walk into a record store and buy this on CD." And he was like, "Well, I can." I was like, "You can order it for me, and it'll take a week, and it'll cost me another $6. So I will just order it from the same people you would probably order it from, Jeff." That's what I did. I was all disappointed. I went home and got on the computer and got on Jeff's website, and he had me. And when I ordered it off of Jeff, I had the digital download immediately, and I started listening to it. But still, that kind of bummed me out. Like my local record store didn't carry my favorite band's new album on CD. They had it on vinyl. But for me to actually listen to that, if I wanted to go home and listen to that would have cost me what, about $1,700? The vinyl was $25 or whatever it was, or 29. I don't know how much it's okay, but then I would have to buy a new turntable. I figure a new turntable is $500, for a quality Marantz Techniques, brand name, whatever these kids are spending their vinyl. Comment down below on what kids are spending vinyl on these days, because I don't know. And then gotta get the amplifier, new speakers, and I'm not gonna go Bose because that's just not feasible. But
I bought my own Pioneer.
yeah.
Double cassette CD. It was about $1,000.
Oh, wow.
So that was yeah. That was back. So where can you even buy that shit anymore? Like you like go to like Best Buy,
Okay, yeah.
Walmart, buy like quality component, Like if I want myself, a Macintosh, power amplifier and a tuner, and you're not getting a tape deck. That's not they're dinosaurs. They don't exist anymore.
I have 3 cars.
I understand, Dave. I have my truck doesn't even take any media. My JVC? No.
Oh, no, okay.
My truck, no. So when it had the factory head unit in it, and I didn't even bother putting a CD in it because like my dad's diesel still has the factory head unit in it, and when you put a CD in it, it won't play it and it won't spit it back out because all the motors are shot in it. Like the eject motor is bad, the spin motor is bad, so there's something stuck in there. I think it's not an Eagle CD. It's something I was trying to listen to, so I think it's a Rat Dog CD or something. But there is a CD stuck in his CD player. Now I bought a JVC for my truck. I put it in the old truck, the truck I had before that. I'd had before I bought that, I bought a same year, 2002 half ton long bed radio cab, and I was like, look, I'm not gonna keep it. It was in bad shape. It was from out in Lake County, Ohio. Like I'm pretty sure that things that are brined, like food stuffs that are brined, are not as salty as that truck. Everything was melted on it. I mean, you look at that. So I bought a JVC head unit, tape. I call them tape decks, but head unit for that truck for $69, $79, and it doesn't take. If I wanted to actually be able to shove a CD into it, it would have cost me another $30 or $40. I was like, I don't have enough CDs. I started getting like.
How many CDs I have?
I have, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of them. I have all the CDs that were bought, but I started getting funny about taking them in a vehicle a bunch of years ago. Because when you put them in a vehicle and you have them in that case that you bought, you spent $60 for the case with the pages in it, and then the pages tear, and then you open it up, and then your Dark Side of the Moon falls out in the parking lot, and then you go, oh no, it's gonna skip. Okay, so then your Dark Side of the Moon during the Great Gig in the Sky always skips, still to this day, and you have to buy 2 more copies of the Dark Side of the Moon because you lost the first copy that you bought to replace the one that you had, and then you have, So I don't take CDs with me. So when it was like, I can put a little flash drive thing. I can plug like the flash drive into it, and that's like 128 gigabytes of music, which is a lot of CDs that I have on it. But I can't put a tape or CD into it, which is fine. I don't think most new cars, you can do that anymore, can you? I don't think so.
No, it'd be Bluetooth.
Yeah.
You load your music.
It's blue. When I talk to you when I'm in the truck,
Yeah.
it's on the.
The one used to be on the computer was my daughter's, Napster.
Yeah.
And I could burn CDs on off of Napster. Well, then, they started coming after everybody, because they were after my kids for downloading music. And I had to get involved in it one day, and I said, you're picking on, kids that are 12, 14 years old.
Have you ever heard of the band Metallica?
Yeah, I got it.
Fuck Metallica. They're the reason why Napster doesn't exist anymore.
Is it really?
They got greedy and they're like, you're stealing all our music and you're not paying for it. Go buy our records.
Yeah, they got.
And they were pretty much them and like 4 other, but yeah, fuck Metallica.
Oh, yeah, because they've.
I have not listened to a Metallica song. In fact, when it comes on the radio, like if I hear it on the radio, like if I'm listening to the radio, I turn it. I will drive through silence before I listen to anything. If they're not going to share it for free, if they're not going to go, look, we made it. If you want to listen to it, we don't care how you listen to it. Then I don't want to listen to it. If they can't be like the Grateful Dead and go, look, we played it, we're done.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
Metallica.
they actually were doing accessing computers.
Yeah, I know.
Going in and
It was gonna get heavy. It was gonna get shitty.
my Apple Music,
Yeah.
I didn't upgrade the app, so they couldn't get in anymore, but it was all stacked. Right over that computer. We have that old
The
computer.
file.
The answer for Napster ended up being LimeWire, which I mean, if you,
Three of them were like.
I think you could download 3 songs on your computer, and then you got what I used to refer to as cyber herpes.
Oh, they, yeah.
I know.
No, literally, it was like cyber herpes. Like you had to like change like the hardware in the computer. Like like it wasn't just enough just to wipe the memories out. You had to like change like componentry. Like they can make the computer shut off. They can get that shit in the power supply. And you'd do a reboot of your computer and be like, all I wanted to do was listen to the or the porn. Oh my God, you would try. Okay, so you would try to download Sultan's Swing.
Did I tell you that story? You like this? Mark Knopfler. Dire Straits.
Yeah.
Okay. They did a Miami Vice episode. Where the buses don't run. Okay, it was obviously done in Florida. Well, Jack Sonny also sang Dire Straits. Gene Sonny was distributor of Allstate. He was a director for he eventually ended up running the office I was in. And Gene was on Miami Vice. He went down and watched him and Dee went down and watched their son play the song, the video of the movie. It brings me back to Miami Vice.
And he had a little plastic house.
I mean, from 1987, right?
He's out there.
But yeah, Mark Knopfler, Jack died like a year ago or something. Yeah, he was.
Charlie's getting beat up.
That's a band I would like to see, but I don't think I'm gonna.
Okay. I look out the kitchen window.
I don't think they tour anymore, not in the States at least.
Yeah.
They were taking turns picking on my bird dog.
I'm getting more and more in here.
They can be nasty.
I can't stand it when they do this shit. Like,
My ducks were great.
I understand they have to do it.
Accountability
They were
is
like
evil.
the absolute greatest.
Do you have animals out there now?
No, just
Your dog?
Just my dog and about 10 farm cats.
Oh, that keeps them nice away.
Okay, we'll reconvene the meeting. Approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda. Second.
Move second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, under public comment period on agenda items, the public has the right and the opportunity to comment on any agenda item. If not commenting on an agenda item, public will have the opportunity to speak under the public comment section listed below. Time limit is 3 minutes per person per resolution number 963 dated 1/18/2024. Okay. Okay, all right. Unfinished business.
Hold on, I want to speak. My name is on the.
Okay, you have 3 minutes. then.
Okay, and so does Dave. So,
Okay.
Do you want to speak first, Dave? Okay. I want to comment quickly. On the fact that I'm happy about you guys did something. You guys You guys made some steps in the right direction, okay, by getting rid of a single police commissioner. It's my hopes that you guys will all act as police commissioners, okay, and hopefully we can come to a resolution to the ongoing problems that you guys have in your police department, okay, because there are some serious problems that I've been bringing up now for 18 months, and I think 18 months has been long enough, okay. I'm going to ask at this time also everyone here for, I would like a meeting with you guys, a private meeting or whatever, okay, or something. I don't know how to have Alice. I asked for one from Commissioner Pioli, okay, to discuss. I'm going to present you guys with a bill for my truck and for some things, okay, and as anybody knows about insurance or whatever, okay, and I understand it's been your policy to always use the insurance company in the past, but you know what? You're not going to be able to buy insurance if you keep filing claims against them. So maybe we can come to a resolution and a solution. Okay, I got a 3-month continuance on the lawsuit for you refusing to apologize to me, Ed. So all I need is a public apology from the board. Okay, and then my filing fees back for being thrown out of the meeting, and then that can be resolved. Your attorney, Cheryl Brown, takes me very seriously. Okay, and I wish you guys would, okay? Again, I want to thank you guys, and this is, I'm speaking, whatever. I want to thank you guys for taking the responsibility off of Mr. Pioli personally for the police department, and it is my hopes, and as like I was speaking before, right now, because you didn't do anything to put in anybody for a police commissioner, I would like to ask you guys as a board what steps you will have moving forward for police accountability for when somebody, say, brandishes a firearm and the police department says it's a civil issue, or when a police officer steals somebody's truck, okay, or when a police officer harasses another officer, harasses a citizen, or when a citizen reports a crime to the police and they don't do anything. I would like to know what you guys are going to do moving forward. Okay, instead of just sitting there and saying nothing, okay, you know what? You guys have a meeting, there's going to be a meeting in January, regular meeting. So come up with something. Please, I'm asking you to come up with something, to not treat everybody else the way you've treated me. Okay, because I'm an example, and this whole thing that's happened for the past 18 months is an example of how not to treat people when somebody does something wrong. Okay, and Bob, I know you're a very reasonable human being. Kyle, I have faith that you are. Ed, I've heard you are. Dave, last month you and I spoke briefly, okay? And look, the pending litigation is about you having me arrested, okay, for disrupting a meeting. When I bring it up one last time, you were the one that disrupted the meeting for calling me out for not standing for the pledge, okay? Thank you for my time as my comment on the agenda items about thank you for getting rid of a single police commissioner. I hope you guys will do something to hold your police department accountable. Thanks.
Thank you, John.
Yep.
Dave, Bill? 3 minutes, Dave?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Ed. It makes a difference to me. The rest of you guys, very disappointing. 18 months of complaining. Go ahead, laugh, Paul. You're an asshole. 18 months of complaining. You ignored all my complaints. You know what happened New Year's Eve? Body camera. Dave Ellis wore a body camera when we walked down Meadow Drive. I got a beautiful video. It would have been claimed about for 18 months. You, Rahor, and you, Shafter, sit there and you come up with this bogus story from the county. I filed a formal complaint with the judges up there and also with the Attorney General. I spoke to them. They're concerned about this, how we can create false information. August 24th, Blake, my record's back there. It clearly indicates transmission to Upper Yoder. Clearly indicates what happened, which, how can you explain it? No, you can't. All right? You're going to play police detective like he doesn't do a thing. You ignored all my complaints. But the most important thing I want to say tonight is, I called 911 and I said, tell Blake he's not playing games with me this time. It's a fourth call, okay? I know how to request an officer. You want to read? If I email Alice the video, you guys want to watch the video if you can? I'll be glad to share it with you. Please have it. But anyhow, I met Donnie Wire. What an awesome cop. Total opposite of Blake. Sorry, John. He was professional. He knows his stuff. He knows what to do. He came to the house twice, and it mattered. What a big deal it was. I'm so beyond impressed that this can happen in Upper Yoder. Obviously, you must have been out busy. Blake wasn't around, because just that said, Blake's not available. I said, oh, good, it'll go through then. And it's going to get resolved. I can tell you right now, it's going to get resolved. You have no excuse, you have no excuse. Him, my life, what do? Sit in a cruiser with him and play with the horn? Last meeting, Ed brought something up that concerns me very much. Another resident that gets their life and safety. This is my life. This is the other resident that Ed brought up. What are you doing? Police investigations? You a detective or you're a private eye for Blake? I go, I don't understand how this can work out like this. You don't do anything. Paul, you sit there and stare at me and you act like you gotta go back and get the rest of your brain. But how can you do that to people? How can you ignore their complaints? You're gonna answer them? When I send a registered letter to you, or to you guys, you know what? It's going to court. And I don't understand. You decided to do a shaker thing. That thing you told me in January. I'm not as nice as my father. I'm gonna tell you something. I was friends with your family for 65 years and you guys blew it. You made fun of me and her over there, Nasty Alice, the old bag, sits there and he trashes me every month. You guys are okay with that. Why are we okay with that? It's not true what she said. I complain to everybody. Yeah, it's my freaking life, you bitch. How am I going to survive when somebody's running me over? You got to see the video. She comes up Meadow Drive from your farm doing 60, 70 miles an hour. Doesn't slow down, middle of the road. I scream, call 911. It's all done. That's the fourth 911 call. He bogus 2 of them. You guys bring false information. Dave, you're supposed to be an attorney, but you know what? Bad attorneys are like lab rats, except there's things lab rats won't do. Anyhow, I'm sorry, I didn't want to defend you. We're done for tonight. See you at the 15th.
Thank you, Dave.
Paul, you're a piece of shit.
Okay, anything under unfinished business?
We need to make a motion to advertise for the part-time workers.
Yeah, we can make a motion to advertise for part-time road workers.
Part-time police?
And part-time.
Is that a motion, Paul?
Yes.
I'm gonna second that.
For moving second, all in favor?
Road crew and.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, anything else under unfinished business? Under new business, PSAT's 2024 spring boot camp.
The girls would like to go to that. All 3, correct?
It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
Oh, we'll discuss that other, what we talked
How
about.
soon's that at the BNL?
Yeah.
The sooner you get them in, the better.
Till they get accepted, because if it gets filled up.
I'd like to make a motion that we send all 3.
A second on that.
I'm trying to put words here. On agreements, you know what I'm trying to say with the being on a Saturday.
Yeah, about the time off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of overtime, have an extra, like a PTO day.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Maybe 4 hours one day, 4 hours another day.
Yeah, like
As long as
comp
the
time.
girls day off
The
is all
girls,
time.
yeah.
The comp time.
I'll second that.
Thank you.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? PSAT's 2024 convention.
I would like to attend that.
I'd like to attend it as well.
I also would like to attend, and I would like for Greta to be able to attend.
I would plan on attending that as well.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay, anything else on the new business? All right, okay, anybody under public comment?
Yes, me.
3 minutes.
Okay.
Correct?
I have a question now, since there is no single police commissioner. My truck was stolen on September 21st, I believe, 2023. It was stolen by Eastmont Auto. It was stolen by Officer Jeff Novotny. It was stolen by Chief John Blake. I want to know who I should submit an invoice to for my losses? I want an answer to that question by the time we come back by the next meeting in January, okay? I don't want to have to force this to happen in federal court again, okay? I'm asking you all to do the right thing, okay? And let's be real about something. You guys right now have 3 full-time police officers and state police coverage, okay? Because you can't get cops to work for him because he is really a piece of shit and he doesn't know how to do his job, okay? You have people reporting weapons violations and people brandishing firearms. That's not a civil matter, okay? If any time a cop should violate somebody's rights, it's over a gun, okay? And what does he do? He sits back there with his fucking head down. You're a fucking punk, John. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye, you fucking punk. You can't, can you? He stole my truck, okay? The right thing to do would be to fire him, okay? Why do you keep enabling this bad prick cop? And again, Dave, Ed, Bob, Paul, Sue, how can I will itemize what I am out for my truck and everything incurred regarding my truck and your inaction. I don't want to have to, and I don't think you guys want to take it to court either. I don't think you guys want to be sued in federal court again. I really don't, okay? Because you guys have insurance you guys have to buy, okay? And you're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able, you're not going to be able to have the township indemnified, okay, over this. This is the last opportunity I'm giving you to be reasonable, okay? She has my phone number and my email on file. I said to you last month after the meeting when it adjourned, reach out to me, Dave. I'm telling you now, this isn't a question, okay? Reach out to me by the end of the meeting so we can set something up, please. Can you do that?
Right now, there's other pending litigation involving you, so we would have to defer to legal counsel handling that.
Litigation involving me being thrown out. Well, this is other litigation involving him and Novotny stealing my truck. The litigation for Novotny pulling me over outside of his jurisdiction is over, okay? I'm trying to help you guys out and do you a favor to not have more pending litigation, okay? So, again, if you don't want to reach out to me about him not refusing to apologize to me, that's fine. That is the scope of that. I want you to reach out to me about Officer Novotny stealing my truck. I want you to reach out to me about my vehicle being impounded for 6 days. I want you to reach out to me about Eastmont Auto stealing my truck. Okay? That's what I want. Can you do that, Dave?
I can talk to you.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else under public comment? If not, I need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Move second, all in favor? Aye.
Oh, heat's working. Yep. Oh.
Hey, Ed, would you please thank me?
Oh, if I talk to him, yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't even know what that they
I figured that. Thanks, bud. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
No time yet?
She does have one.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, talk to you. Be good, stay out of trouble.
See you soon.
Okay.
See you, Mr. Engineer, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
See you guys.
You guys be careful driving home, everybody.
Yeah. You start talking.
Well, my starter fob's in the truck.
Oh,
I have the key.
you're like you didn't tow it, John.
I leave the keys in with it locked with the dash cam running just in case they do.
You might tow it. You gotta-
I know, that's why I do that, because they might. I mean, they don't use the law to. I can't believe that.
What?
Well, what you heard You heard Solicitor Rejo say, he said he'll reach out to me, so.
He goes pending litigation.
What's that? Not, Dave, I want to talk to you right now, okay, so.
But
I'm still live, okay, which I understand that, so listen, you can call me, she has my phone number, okay? Give me a call sometime next couple days and we can get together and we can talk, okay? Thanks, Dave.
You could be a rich man, so. Shit. Well, they owe you a couple $1,000.
I know.
I mean,
And I'm not making any legal decisions without on the fly like that after a meeting. No. I'm gonna.
All the things itemized.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta make a detailed pain and suffering, intentional infliction, emotional distress. You want all the listings you get for insurance fraud.
Wrap up here of what I think, okay? And I want your thoughts, final thoughts or whatever. I know it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. We'll put my foot there so it doesn't get blown over. Okay. So, I think that's a good thing that they took and eliminated the position of police commissioner. However, they need to come up with something by the January meeting. So, because right now, like I said, it's the Wild Wild West here. There's no police accountability whatsoever. There's nothing. Right? So, they need to come up with something by then to resolve that.
I agree 100%. First of all, Billy ignored all my complaints. He ignored everything I sent in. Rejo ignored it. Shahady ignored it. They did nothing. All he is, he's a Blake bootlicker.
Well, hey,
covering up pure misconduct.
Like I keep saying, it's a new year, and hopefully, hey, we got somewhere today.
Oh.
It took us 18 months, but we got somewhere today. So
I could have not asked for a better sentence than that. This eliminated the commission.
Hey, and this is, you tell me all the time to give myself some credit. Okay, I'm giving myself some credit right now because I haven't stopped trying to hold them accountable, and I am getting the accountability that I'm seeking. So
something happened positive tonight.
Yeah, something happened.
I think.
Yeah, hopefully moving forward they can make this a shining example of how to operate a government when this happens. Okay, let's, so
one can only hope.
I think we should wrap this up, Dave. So again, like I always say, if you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. Keep your government accountable. Do what I do. Go to your meetings and ask them questions and get them to do something if you're wrong. Thanks everybody for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Over and out. Hey John, good night.
Yep.
Talk to you soon.
I'm freezing, buddy.
No,
Shut this shit off.